Dibre haYamim bet, 2 Chronicles Chapter 23. And in the 7th year Jehoiada strengthened himself, and made a covenant with the commanders of hundreds, Azariah, son of Yeroham, and Yishmael, son of Yehohanan, and Azaryahu, son of Obed, and Maaseyahu, son of Adadyahu, and Elishaphat, son of Zikri. And they went about through Yehudah, and gathered the Levites from all the cities of Yehudah, and the chiefs of the fathers of Israel, and they came to Jerusalem. And all the assembly made a covenant with the sovereign in the house of Elohim. And he said to them, See, the son of the sovereign is to reign, as Yah has said of the sons of David. This is what you do. 1/3 of you entering on the Sabbath, of the priests and the Levites, gatekeepers of the thresholds, and 1/3 of the sovereign's house, and 1/3 at the gate of the foundation, while all the people are in the courtyards of the house of Yah. And let no one come into the house of Yah except the priests and those of the Levites who serve. They go in, for they are set apart, but all the people are to guard the charge of Yah. And the Levites shall surround the sovereign on all sides, every man with his weapons in his hand. And whoever comes into the house, let him be put to death, and be with the sovereign when he comes in and when he goes out. And the Levites and all Yehudah did according to all that Jehoiada the priest commanded. And each man took his men who were to come in on the Sabbath, with those going out on the Sabbath, for Jehoiada the priest did not dismiss the divisions. And Jehoiada the priest gave to the commanders of hundreds the spears and the large and small shields which had been sovereign David's, that were in the house of Elohim. And he set all the people, every man with his weapon in his hand, from the right side of the house to the left side of the house, along by the slaughter place, and by the house all around the sovereign. And they brought out the son of the sovereign, and put on him the diadem and the witness, and set him up to reign. Then Jehoiada and his sons anointed him, and said, Let the sovereign live. And Athaliah heard the noise of the people running and praising the sovereign. And she came to the people in the house of Yah, and looked, and saw the sovereign standing by his column at the entrance. And the chiefs and the trumpeters were beside the sovereign, and all the people of the land, rejoicing and blowing trumpets, also the singers with instruments of song, and those who led in praise. Then Athaliah tore her garments, and said, Treason, treason. And Jehoiada the priest brought out the commanders of hundreds who were set over the army, and said to them, Take her outside the ranks, and slay with the sword whoever follows her. For the priest said, Do not kill her in the house of Yah. So they laid hands on her, and she went by way of the entrance of the horse gate into the sovereign's house, and they put her to death there. Jehoiada then made a covenant between himself and the sovereign, to be the people of Yah. And all the people went to the house of Baal and broke it down. They completely broke up its slaughter places and images, and killed Matan, the priest of Baal, before the slaughter places. And Jehoiada put the offices of the house of Yah into the hands of the priests, the Levites, whom David had assigned in the house of Yah, to offer the ascending offerings of Yah, as it is written in the Torah of Moshe, with rejoicing and with singing, by the hands of David. And he set the gatekeepers at the gate of the house of Yah, so that no one who was in any way unclean should enter. And he took the commanders of hundreds, and the nobles, and the governors of the people, and all the people of the land, and brought the sovereign down from the house of Yah. And they went through the upper gate to the sovereign's house, and set the sovereign on the throne of the reign. And all the people of the land rejoiced, and the city had rest, for they had slain Athaliah with the sword.